Okay, before I hop into the topic of the video, I just wanted to say real quick for the 4 people that watch this, if you want to hear me yap about any fucking topic, just comment it and I'll yap about it. But anyways, I've been seeing a lot of controversy about the free loadout. People complaining about it, people really defending it, people saying it's ruining the fucking game. Other people say it's the reason the game's popular because you can always go back in and get your shit. It's it makes it more casual. After playing for a while, you're going to see a lot of free loadout gameplay here. You're also going to see some actual kit loadouts because free loadout is kind of boring. But anyways, after a while of playing this game, getting some time in, doing mostly PvP because that's what I enjoy, I have come to realize the free loadout does need to be tweaked. At first I was in the category of this shit is good. It helps the casual players go in, feel less pushed to like rat and be annoying in the way they play because they can just go back in with a free kit. But the main thing that I think needs to be changed about the free loadout is how it works on Stella Montis. Because I've been seeing a lot of these controversial takes on it and stuff since the map has come out. And that's because I think it is only OP to use the free loadout on Stella Montis. And I think it does ruin what Stella Montis should be. Any other map, the free loadout kind of sucks because there's rocketeers everywhere. There's, bombardiers, whatever the fuck around the map. There's big open spaces that you have to clear sometimes and people are shooting at you. So like you're not going to have your stims. You're not going to really have smoke grenades unless you get really lucky. And you're going to have minimal heals. Then it fucking sucks. And on other maps, you don't find as many dead bodies with the shit you need in it. On Stella Montis, you can go free loadout, find people instantly, or find dead bodies right away, get lucky kills because everybody's third partying, so it makes it a lot easier because a lot of times you can run up on people that are already fighting other people and you can just get the free kills real quick. And if you die, you just load right back in and get PvP immediately. It does not work that way on other maps. If I go free loadout on Dam, even if I push Control Tower or Water Treatment or whatever the fuck where a lot of people are at, there are still long distances that I have to cover that people can beat me at because especially if I get a fucking kettle or some shit, then you're cooked. And you're not going to get that much PvP. So on those maps, it's better to just load in with an actual kit with heals, smoke grenades, shit you need to cover those distances. But on Stella Montis, like I said, you just load in, get PvP right away, and if you die, oh well, restart. And the other reason I think that the free loadout is so overwhelmingly used on Stella Montis is there's too many Squidwards around, okay? The Ripper, or whatever the fuck it is called, we call it the Squidwards, you see it looks like Squidward's house, is too OP, and there's too many of them. I think it'd be good if they were around the map at a slower spawn rate, because what I've realized is even if I go into Stella Montis with a kit, and I beam down these free loadout kids, they just start opening doors and letting Squidwards in, and then you're kind of dead. I know there's ways to deal with them and stuff, but I've seen so many times, and I've done it myself, where I get downed and I just start opening a door because I hear a Squidward on the other side because it's coming over because it's pissed off, and then it just nukes the entire room. Whether it kills everybody or just kills the guy you downed that they're trying to revive, it just nukes the room. So why would I come in to Stella Montis with a good kit if I'm just going to get nuked by a PvE robot on the map that takes 0 skill? It doesn't make sense to use an actual kit on Stella Montis, especially if you're not trioing it up, have good teammates and stuff. So what I would do to fix it is I would keep free loadouts in the game how they are, except when it comes to Stella Montis. On Stella Montis, personally, I think there should be no free loadouts allowed. There should probably even be some sort of fee to go into it. and then lower the amount of Squidwards that are on the map, and boom, Stella Montis becomes a big PvP. It almost becomes labs on Tarkov. I don't think it should be as ridiculous as it is on Tarkov to get into labs, but I think like if you did like a 20k, 25k fee to get in, and like, oh, you know you're gonna go in, gamble these kits, it would make Stella Montis really fun. And if you don't lower the rate of the Squidwards, the Rippers, people aren't going to do that because they don't want to go in and die to somebody spamming opening doors or lure grenading you, and it just becomes a cheesy, dumb way to get kills, to get kits, or to just nuke everybody once you get downed. So, lower that, right? Get rid of free loadouts on Stella Montis, and I guarantee people will stop complaining about free loadouts. Because I don't run into a lot of people with free loadouts on Dam or on Bluegate or fucking Buried City, whatever, right? I do run into millions of free loadouts on Stella Montis every time. 80% of the people I run into are kids, especially on solos, kids ratting in corners with free loadouts. The other maps, you run into free loadout kids, but one, they're usually easier to deal with because there's less corners to hide around. It's less compact. So, you know, if you're out in a field fighting a dude with a kettle and you have an anvil and an actual kit going on, you're probably going to win. On Stella Montis, doesn't matter. He can come flying around the corner because he was hiding somewhere and beam you down. And then even if you do drop him, he's going to start opening doors and Squidward's going to come in and nuke you. So that's my take on the free loadouts. Get rid of them on Stella Montis. It's that simple. That's what's ruining Stella Montis is the free loadout thing. No more free loadouts on there. And boom, it's no longer a problem. Because on the other maps, free loadouts aren't OP. That's all I wanted to yap about, really. It was a very quick video. Please like and subscribe if you can. Help me get to 100 subscribers. That's the goal before the end of the year. If not, then I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. But that's all.